Good morning and welcome to my channel. My name's Simon. I'm a full-time eBay seller. I actually specialise in men's clothing. I turned over just over £100,000 last year, and the way that I done that, my process for storing my items, I'm going to show you what I do today. I've got a single garage here, so in the UK this is a one car garage, so it's fairly small. It's definitely not that big. I'm currently holding about 1,200 items in my store. I'm going to show you how I physically do that. I'll try and give you some links on where I get my items from as well, and I'll give you a little bit of a demonstration of how I pick and pack as well. So this is my garage. As you can see, it's not particularly big, but it is super important to make sure that everything is really organized, because I sell on eBay. So this system would work on other platforms as well, and it could also work for other kind of more bulky items as well, but having something called a SKU system, so it's a numerical kind of storage system. What I've done is on every single item I've actually put a number on it. So these are the SKU numbers, stock numbers that you can put into eBay or other platforms. So when you're ready to physically find it, then all you would do is you would come along and actually pick out the item. Now I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 racks in here at the moment. I've got a packing station, which is just down there as well. So I actually put my poly mailers. Then I've got just down here is my thank you cards and also my labels, because what I do is actually I print my labels off at home, and then I will bring them to here to actually physically pack it all up. So when I bring in my items, they will actually go in a certain order. So for example, just up here, these are going to be my lowest numbers. So this is going to be the oldest stock I've got in my store. So this one here is 10091. Now what I will do is I will fill these boxes up, and then I will keep going along. So fill those up, fill those up, fill those up. I'm going to go all the way along. So all the way along the top, I'm going to go around to this side. Once I get to this end, then I will go over through here, and I'm going to go to the next shelf down. So as you can see, then we follow it all around. So these are all in sequential numbers. So for example, if I want to find number 13921, all I would do is walk over, have a look, 13897, and then I can see 13921. I'd then be able to pull that out, pop it into my poly mailer, put my sticker on there, and then off it goes. So I'm just going to put that back, 13921, just goes in there. Now, there's lots of other ways of actually storing it, so you don't have to put them into these boxes. I personally do, and what I use, here in the UK we have a supermarket called Lidl, and these are actually tortilla boxes, as you can see. Let's see if I can zoom in on it for you. So all I done was to actually go to the supermarket and actually ask if I could actually have them, and they were more than happy, because these were just going to be kind of thrown away, put into recycling, so I'm actually just repurposing them free of charge as well. So low cost, no cost, massively important. So as you can see, it's a case of actually just going around and actually picking out what you need. Now what happens once you've actually got to the point where you've actually taken all of the a lot of these out, and you've got a box that's got hardly anything in it. Well, at that point, I do something called a consolidation. Now, I'll see if I've got anything, because I've recently done a consolidation not that long ago, so I've got a few bits that are actually. So for example, just over here, this box, as you can see, has not got that many in it. So what I'm going to do is I will bring those forwards. So the numbers are going to go to the front. So it starts with the 13801 and it goes to 13808. So then what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to the next box, which I've got just here. Now what I will do is see what the front one is. This one is 13811. I'm going to put that behind the actual old ones, and I'll keep on transferring them. Keep transferring 13819, 13826, 13828, and so on and so forth until I've transferred those over, and that has left me with an empty box. So now that one can go back in to the queue, so like I'm all ready to start to go for that. That has now created a full kind of box again. And then all I'll do is go back to its place and then pop it just in there. So that's created another space for me. Right, so you might have actually seen my previous video when it comes to the photography setup. So you might know, but what I've done is I've taken all my pictures at my photo station, and then what I've done is I've put them into an IKEA bag, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to then transfer them into my stock system. So for example, these are the newest ones. And then this one here, 14346. And then what I'm going to do is go to the next one, 14347. And then I'm just purely and simply going to start 48, 49, 50, 51. And then I'll fill it up as much as I possibly can. So 53. Might not go in actually. Oh, yeah, we're ready to go. Right, so that's all gone in now. So that's now full up. I'm now going to get another box and carry on putting these all in. So that one there. Right, so this one has definitely seen a better day, so I'll probably leave that one. Just replace it with a newer one. I'm just doing this on the ground here. Another box filled. Right, you might have noticed that I had like one left over, which is like this larger one. Now this is not going to like fit into my storage like in the system particularly well. As you can see, it's going to be like bigger than it. So I do have just down here, you can see I've actually got some like larger items. Now this is definitely not ideal. I'm in the process of actually getting some bigger storage boxes, which I'm going to stack here for my bigger items. So that's fundamentally how I store all my items. Now I do have another like garage that I store some shoes and trainers in, and in the future I'll possibly like show you like that as well. But I'm going to quickly like do a couple of kind of like parcels, like how I physically will pick and pack these, just to show you how efficient and how quickly it is. So the first one is a jacket by RLX, so Ralph Lauren, 13965. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to look for that number. So I can see 13955. So I'd hope it'll be around here. There we go, 13965. So really, really super easy. That will then just go into a poly mailer. Seal that up. So nice to have a packing station in here as well. So I've got supplies, I've got other poly mailers, I've got my tape gun just in case I need to kind of tape some stuff up. Right, so pair of jeans, these are like a pair of diesel jeans, 1-4, so always looking for that SKU number. When I kind of do my checks and I'm printing off, I will do a double check to make sure that it is the correct item as well. By doing, because I take a picture of the SKU number to go onto the listing as well. So I will double check the number against what I've actually got in my field on the SKU number on eBay. Right, next we've got a sea salt jumper, 142 jumper, which I've actually got here. So again, I got the SKU number, pop that straight on there. I actually put a thank you card in as well, just to make it look a little bit more professional. Put my label on. And then we've got a jacket by Oakley, 14307, so 14306. 306, that's going to be over here. Right, so that's that one. Because this is a slightly bigger item, these will go into a slightly bigger poly mailer. Right, and the last one, which is a pair of hiking trousers by Rohan, 13694. 13694. There. There we go. And that again will go into the poly mailer. So you can see, very quick, very efficient, nice and easy. Now I'm certainly not the person who come up with this system. The person that I actually will give credit for, who actually gave me the idea to do this, was Chris Lynn from Daily Refinement. So really good guy. He's got a YouTube presence as well, so check him out as well. But that's what I actually kind of base it on. So super efficient, super easy. I'm all about kind of the low cost. As you can see, racking system. I have actually drilled it to the wall on these ones as well, just to give it a little bit more stability. Another one which I'm going to quickly show you. So another really good hack that I was given the idea for, which was from Luke at Warder's Clobber. So definitely like check him out as well. But he gave me the suggestion of actually like to maximize the amount of space in here to actually use like all the shelves available. So as you can see, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 5. But then we actually like kind of like what he was saying is that why don't you utilize the flooring as well? So that meant that I could actually get another like kind of load of space, and just made like all the difference. So as you can see, I've got a little bit of like kind of like bits and pieces which are, there's some poly mailer, oh sorry, I've got some bubble wrap, I've got some boxes just up there as well. I have got a few other bits and pieces which are non-reselling related, but again I try to keep this one like as tidy as I possibly can. Now in the summertime it's absolutely fine. There is no power down here, so I don't have the ability to do anything in regards to like printing on anything, or I don't have lights or heating or anything like that. So I do have to like kind of like during the winter time, as you see, I've got some of these I've got some of these like battery operated lights, so they are on a remote control as well. But I just try and like get all my parcels like picked and packed like during the day anyway. So hopefully like this has been helpful. Right, hopefully that made sense, and you now like get an understanding of like how I've actually set up my storage unit. I'm like kind of like, it's one of my certainly not my proudest moments, but I think it's one of the like, it's a real game changer when it comes to like stock inventory, making sure that you can like pick and pack as quickly and as efficiently as possible. If I've got like 25, 30, I think over the weekend I had 45 orders going out. Picking and packing does not become like an issue at all. So again, hopefully that's helped. Please do feel free to leave a message. If you've got any questions, if you're not sure about, then obviously like leave a comment. In the future, like kind of like if I can be of any more assistance, if you want any other videos on any other aspects of reselling. Again, bearing in mind that I'm a clothing seller, the actual processes, I think like I've got them like fairly like kind of sorted now. But again, really appreciate your time. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you're enjoying this. It certainly does help me. But also like if you've not watched the photography one, definitely like have a look at that one, because that one there is like really good for if you have the ability to do a flat lay system. Until the next one, have a great one.